Man, Drake ain't gonna be allowed to be there, bro. K-Dot might be out there.
For real. All right, let's move it on to some NFL talk. So the preseason started. Bro, I swear, man, I keep up with the NFL, but preseason, I always get an alert or I see highlights on YouTube. I'm like, oh, damn, the preseason started. Like the preseason always catches me off guard.
Bro, it comes soon. Like preseason, it's beginning of August and preseason started. So yeah, you can't quit.
So quite a few of like mostly all of the big rookie quarterback names made a debut. And let's just cut right to the chase. Let's talk about Caleb. Oh, man. Caleb out there hooping, man.
You look good, man. Like, I can't even say nothing. You look good. I was feeling bad because I was like, I didn't want him to turn out as great as he probably is going to be, just because it continues to make Carolina look like idiots.
Oh my gosh, it's
so dumb, bro. Hold on, I gotta go out on a tangent real quick. If you think about it like this, man, Caleb Williams should be throwing to DJ Moore in a Carolina Panthers jersey.
That'd be beautiful.
Yeah,
it's like, man, the impatience, man. It was just. Damn, it's like every time we look at that trade Carolina made, it just looks worse and worse. Because then there's a little nuance that we pick out every time. They're like, okay, let's bring in a bridge or something and sell it. I mean, Caleb's the type of talent that you sell the yard for. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe not. Maybe you shouldn't do that on anybody, but damn, bro. Somebody get like a Caleb.
You could have just waited and been bad until you finally drafted a quarterback, like every other team that's not impatient does. There's never been. When has that ever really worked? When a team has like given away that much for a draft pick? I'm not saying like for a proven commodity. Like you give up that much for somebody that's been like an MVP candidate, and stuff like that, to move up to like a number one spot when you like to think that it's a guarantee, but it ain't really no guarantees
like
a quarterback, you know what I'm saying?
Like the Russell Wilson deal. I mean, as bad and not good as it turned out, I mean, you had a proven commodity in Russell Wilson. Did I say Westbrook? I probably did.
It could work both ways, man. That was bad for him too.
But Russell Wilson, yeah. But it didn't work out quite as bad. But it was, that was, or quite as good. But that was a proven commodity, and they took a swing for it. And it's like, damn, this is what we got. Everybody thought Russ was going to cook. Everybody thought Russ was going to cook in Denver. So
yeah, but I mean, they got out. They were able to get out of that situation pretty quickly, right? They were able to like recover and start like tearing down to build back up the way that they wanted to do in the beginning. Carolina, bro, there's still no guarantee like what's gonna happen. There's no real vision. Anyway, man, I'm sorry. I done got.
Look, man, I watched the preseason game. I know it's a preseason game. We still scored only 3 points, man. I'm just.
Yeah.
Hey, look, bro, until I see results, I'm not getting any optimism. No, nothing, bro. I don't know, bro. Nothing. I'm giving it nothing. I don't care.
Yeah, I can't even wear Carolina Panthers attire anymore.
All right. I'm gonna take down this damn flag right here. So they're saying Drake may look comfortable in his preseason debut. Went 2 for 3. Then they had all the other quarterbacks played, and that's who we played too in that preseason game. We played the Patriots. They have their thing going on. Who knows how Drake May is going to end up? And then who are some other guys? C.J. Stroud picking right up where he left off.
Yeah, we don't even need to talk about CJ. That's my guy, but we ain't gonna give me the press about that. But what's my boy Daniels for the Commanders, man. He looked great too.
He looks solid. He looks solid.
Man, I would trade for Daniels right now.
Yeah, he went 2 for 3. Mm-hmm. Same. He had some big throws, and he had, of course, the biggest highlight. I don't know, one of those throws that was huge. That was big time. And I remember hearing in his draft profile of people saying, "Oh, he doesn't have a good arm." Then I heard, "Oh, he's a great deep ball thrower." And then you look at his LSU film; he's throwing deep balls. I'm like, what?
Even
what are we talking about here?
Too, right?
He played at Arizona State.
He was airing the ball out all the time when he was at Arizona State. That was, I don't know, yeah, but he's definitely looking like a skilled all-around quarterback. So he's got a bright future, man. Like that's probably the most hope that Washington's had in a quarterback, other than Cousins. Shout out, Mr. Cousins, who has all the money in the world.
Oh, what about RG3?
I was about to say
all the money in the world.
When RG3 came into the league, man. So that's exciting for people up in DC.
All right, then we have Michael Penix with the Falcons, who got a bit more tick because he's not the projected starter. So he actually had 16 attempts, completed 9, 104 yards. I guess they got some good things from Michael Penix.
Yeah, he looked good too. So, that's your dude right there, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Michael Penix is it. All right, Anthony Richardson's back out there on the field, making his return from his shoulder injury, I believe. Went 2 for 4, 25 yards. I'm telling you, man, watch out for those Colts.
Bro, watch out for those Colts. He's gonna ball out this year, man.
He's a forgotten commodity in the league. I'm telling you,
I don't know who forgot, man. Everybody keep talking about he'll get ready to ball out. Everybody keeps talking about AR 15 is about to ball out. So yeah, he's athletic, amazing arm strength. He's in a good situation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they didn't even when he was hurt, they immediately sat him. They didn't do this thing like try to bring him back at the end of the year, like teams do, and do stupid stuff and just wear down their players. So honestly, him getting hurt could help him. Like he was able to get hurt after he played, then sit down, watch the teams, continue to study film, be in the gym, work his body out, and so he's got a chance to really explode this year.
Right. And they didn't, like you said, they didn't have to rush him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they put him out there, but it's going to end up being better for him,
Yeah.
All right. Bo Nix for the Broncos is out there with 15 to 21, 125 yards and a touchdown. I think he's taking the lead. Or I think he'll end up being the Broncos starter. You also have Zach Wilson and Jarrett Stidham competing for the starting job. So that should be Bo Nix's job.
I'm just gonna say this: if Zach Wilson's starting, that's gonna be a problem for Bo Nix. You know what I'm saying? I'll say it like this: in week 5, if Zach Wilson's still the starter, or if anybody other than Bo Nix is a starter, then that's a problem. Because I'm not saying beginning of the season, Peyton might do that old school coach trainer thought and not start a rookie quarterback. But again, if Zach Wilson is still the starter, then that's going to be a problem.
I agree. I agree. That doesn't sound enticing. Right. Then another team that's, slightly forgot about, the Tennessee Titans, Will Levis, 4 for 5, 35 yards. They have a strong backfield. They have Tajay Spears, and they picked up Tony Pollard for free agency. I'm excited to see what the Titans do. Definitely moving on from the Mike Vrabel regime. Where is he at? He's like a consultant, defensive consultant in Cleveland.
Yeah. I mean, one thing about Tennessee is they're a well-run organization. Like they haven't won a Super Bowl. They've been to Super Bowls. They're pretty consistent. Um, they just don't seem like they're chaotic. You know what I'm saying? So they've made decent draft picks. When they drafted, Malik Willis before it didn't work out. So they pivoted right away. And then they made another draft pick to try to actually find a quarterback. They didn't stick with something that they saw that wasn't working. So Tennessee is always a team that is decent. At least you're going to be able to watch a decent product on the field. So it'll be interesting to see how Tennessee is going to be.
For sure. All right. Then we go to Minnesota. J.J. McCarthy had a lot of time. He's not the projected starter. 11 set for 17, 188 yards, 2 TDs, interception. How long until J.J. McCarthy takes Sam Darnold's spot?
I don't know, bro. I don't know because Sam Darnold has played decent NFL games. So and he's still young. Like Sam Darnold for a QB is still young. It's just hopefully cutting out the turnovers or making sure that he's following along with the game plan. And he seems to be a good teammate. People seem to like playing with him. So I honestly have hope that Sam Darnold has a good season this year. He deserves to have a good year. He's 27 years old. This could be one of those Geno Smith situations.
I was just thinking that.
Turns his career around. So
I know this is his 4th team. And something's got to be there or good for him. But just like you said, if he's still getting picked up and signing these contracts.
I've never heard anybody say anything bad about him. Other than the fact he needs to cut down on turnovers, right? But he's not a distraction in the locker room. He doesn't complain when stuff happens. So it could be a lot worse people that you have on your team as a bridge quarterback than Sam Darnold, So we'll see how they go this year.
All right. And then last 4th-year quarterback. Where's the game at? Here it is. Justin Fields. He had a good game. However, he fumbled 2 snaps. So that Mike Tomlin said that negated a pretty good game. It's like, oh, damn, bro, you fumbled the ball twice. So, you got to get that in gear. Russell's trying to start. So at this point, is this Justin Fields' job to lose?
We'll have to see how he looks in the next game because if he would come out and been prepared to take over that starting job, then yes, it would have been his job to lose. But the fumbles, man, you can't do that, man. Mike Tomlin looked like he wanted to come out there and like really teach him. He's stern. That's not gonna fly. Like the Pittsburgh Steelers do not deal with sloppiness. So yes, if you're gonna be out there, you're gonna make a mistake. If there's a bad read, something like that, or if you're outclassed by somebody, you're not gonna be outworked though. You're not gonna. You're not gonna be outworked. So Justin Fields has to make sure he's prepared. I hope that he gets himself together. But who knows, man? I was listening to some other guys talk the other day. You don't even know if the Steelers actually have a quarterback because you don't know what Russell's going to be and you don't know what Fields is going to be. So we'll see.
I know. That's literally going to take a few weeks into maybe by week 6. You know what I'm saying? They're still trying to figure things out. And with this roster, so we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get into some contract talk. So we'll play just a little game here. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's go over this first. Just real quick, touch on this. Man, what do you think about the new kickoff format? It looks a little weird, right? It's like
weird. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to bring some kind of excitement back to it, but I mean, this is weird. It's like you can't do there's a lot of rules. Matter of fact, they need to have the rules posted this season at kickoffs almost every time so we can understand.
They probably will, because they usually do it with overtime rules. They'll bring up a little diagram. It's like, okay, this, yeah. So
even the onside kick rules.
Can they do onside kicks? Like
only certain times of the game, and then you have to let the team know you're going to do an onside kick.
Yeah, that's lame. Yeah, that takes away that element of surprise.
Yeah.
But now I will say, if this leads to bigger returns and more return touchdowns, then I'm all for it. With less injuries, with less impact and less injuries, more touchdowns, then that's a win. That's a win.
Yeah, man. I know Devin Hester hates that he's not playing right now. He's licking his chops, ready to bring it to the house. But we haven't had anybody returning kicks that's like a superstar in forever, right? Mm-hmm. So definitely it's a good thing that they're trying to bring some more excitement back.
Yeah, I saw in Madden, they had like the new Madden, they have like little new plays for kickoff return, like a reverse, like trick kickoff return. So I'm excited to see some of that, like reverses, double reverses, or whatever's cooking up. But it's gonna get spicy. We're gonna see some new fun things. Yeah, all right, so
good coaches will definitely like take advantage of that. So we'll see what teams like the 49ers, the Chiefs,
the Rams.
We're gonna see the Rams. We're gonna see what Miami does.
Oh yeah, Miami.
They're creative, but creative coaches are like waiting for opportunities to get the ball in their playmakers' hands like this. So
right, somebody's gonna find some kind of cheat. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna find some kind of cheat. It's like, oh shit, we can keep doing this, and we can do this until the season is over, until they actually make a rule about this. You know what I mean? Finding that little loophole to have whatever advantage it is.
I mean, if you put any of the speedsters back there in Miami, back there doing kickoff returns, this is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
All right.